Michael Jackson is considered one of the greatest entertainers in the history of the world. He is the king of pop, and all his music has aged well. I believe his music will still be accepted for generations to come. His best-selling album, Thriller, is still a classic. I found myself listening to it a lot recently. There will be no other man who matches his style. His music is way ahead of its time. I consider his peak point to be in the 80s. This man is really relevant at the time and still is after 50 years, even after his sudden death in 2009. However, with time and time, there's been video games of the man. Video games on celebrities aren't really special. They've been pretty common on sports celebrities mostly. Michael Jackson did not have many video games based on him. Though while I played many of these games, I realized these are actually good games. I played Moonwalker on the Sega Genesis. It is actually a very enjoyable video game. There's a lot of good music in the games. A lot of these songs were made by Jackson himself. It's all the iconic songs you all know and love. We got hits like Smooth Criminal, Beat It, Bad, Another Part of Me, and Billie Jean. A bunch of good tracks. I prefer the arcade version of these themes because sound chip is more advanced compared to the Sega Genesis. The arcade version is really fun and a lot of the music is catchy. There was actually a different version of Moonwalker which was inspired by the movie. It had scenes from a movie like Speed Demon chase scene. I actually saw a movie and it was quite a trip. It does have a long story at the end which introduces the iconic Smooth Criminal music video. I think it's a really great movie if you want to know who the king of pop was at his time. I highly recommend it. Outside the Moonwalker era, he worked with Sega more. If rumor has it, he has worked on a soundtrack for Sonic 3. However, his name did not appear. Most likely, he did not like the sound hardware of the game. He was really dissatisfied with it, and he did not like being credited in the game. One of the people credited was Brad Buxer. Brad Buxer was someone who worked with Michael Jackson during his concert. They were longtime friends. Well, probably until he got fired. His name does appear in Sonic 3. There are multiple reasons why he wasn't credited. There are also reasons I will not list here. After that, Jackson did not appear in a video game for quite a while. In 1999, Jackson came back in video games with Sega's Space Channel 5. Space Channel 5 is a music video game. I presume that you dance with button commands. Jackson requested being the first game, however due to the first game being released soon, he only appeared at the end of last minute wearing his Captain EO costume. In Space Channel 5 Part 2, he played a much major role. Apparently Michael has gotten kidnapped and is up to you save him. You play the game through trademark dance moves. Michael is voiced in English and does have subtitles in Japanese. I've not played the games myself, but I heard that they're really well received. Sadly, in 2009, Michael Jackson died trying to sleep, preparing for his This Is It concert comeback tour. His doctor gave him an overdose of medicine. The whole world was shocked and mourning death of legendary star. Playing these games that had Michael in them makes me sad. You see Michael as a powerful character in a video game, yet in the real world, life was really tough on him. However, in the year 2010, a video game would come out about Michael Jackson in the form of Just Dance. In 2010, Ubisoft, popular for Just Dance series, made Michael Jackson The Experience. Michael Jackson The Experience is a Just Dance game based on Michael Jackson and has his hit songs. All of these songs are in the original form. It was ported to many devices: Wii, Xbox 360, PS3, DS, 3DS, phone, and a lot others. Each version has different songs. I personally enjoy these dancing games. This game especially makes you feel magic of Michael as if he's still alive and out there, even if you didn't ever see him when you were alive. This game does make you feel magic of him. It makes you feel like you remember him in a good way. I think this one perhaps the best tributes to any celebrity ever. Fun fact, if you pirate the game on DS, there will be an annoying sound and the game will freeze, making it practically impossible to play. That's all games that have been released related to Michael Jackson. There's going to be a Planet Michael game based on him, but I'm not sure if that will happen. There's been nothing on that game as of recent. Who knows, maybe they'll in Smash one day.